No, that sounds like it would be bad.
Very bad indeed, but not bad for us. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dota 2 Killcopter flying high above the Dota map, which still has no name. I don't know, Logs. You weren't here yesterday to correct us on this one, so we're going to say that it doesn't have a name. Today we got a best of 2 match coming at you from the UGC League against, it's going to be Dorito Dogs versus Artificial Intelligence in the North America Iron Series. These 2 teams have been fighting their way up the ladder, winning some, lose some. Unfortunately, we only have one team left, or one set of teams left in the ladder match that have been undefeated. That match will happen tomorrow at around 6 o'clock Eastern Time. First ban phase is happening right now. Marana Batrider being banned out by Dorito Dogs, and then AI will send the ban hammer to Slark and Doom. We're going to go to the first pick phase right now. My name is Brushfire, and as always, I am joined by my comrades in arms, Door Gunner and Aerial Ace, Joojkins, and I guess we're going to call him our Technoman. Gentlemen, how are y'all doing today?
Oh, just sitting out the side door, you know, waiting for some Dota action to kick off.
and a first action indeed with a Nature's Prophet pickup on Dorito Dogs. Now, we were talking to the gentlemen in the lobby, and they said that they are not affiliated with the Snacktacular chip of the same name.
How unfortunate. I hope they are, in fact, associated with the Diamond Dogs from Metal Gear Solid, though.
Or David Bowie.
Yes, or David Bowie. That would also be acceptable.
Also, Diamond Dogs from My Little Pony are also acceptable in this.
No, they're not. To say not acceptable?
My copter, my rules, gentlemen.
2 against 3.
I will crash this copter. And
Oh,
you
man.
can't do anything about it.
Oh, man.
I paid for this very nice logo that everyone's looking at, so fuck you.
This is true.
Nice.
Alrighty, AI dipping into the reserve time now. They have used about 20 seconds of it, and they are still thinking about their first pick. Natty's Prof's already on the field. What do you think Dorito Dog is going to be going for?
I would say... It's a little odd to see Nature's Prophet first these days. Ah, Tinker. Tinker's definitely a good response to all the push that's going to be coming from Nature's Prophet.
Indeed. Now,
I think it's really going to cost them picking that so early.
We're going to see an Invoker pick up right there by AI. Nature's Prophet's on Dorito Dogs. I know this is wishful thinking, but Nature's Prophet has been at the core of several early Roshan attempts, thanks to his trees. Everyone loves trees, right? Yeah. No? Anybody
we will
not like the trees? We will see, indeed.
It's pretty obvious when they're gonna do it, if they do it.
Casual Lone Druid Wraith King? Yeah, you know.
No, that would be a bit too overt.
Yeah. That was the point.
Dipping into the reserve time for the first time, Dorito Dogs are thinking about their second pick.
Sort of interesting to see Batrider being such a high ban out. I mean, I know he's good against Nature's Prophet, but
he's good against everyone. He's a really good hero.
You saw it yesterday, Jenkins, in the game we casted. Batrider was pretty gross no matter where he was.
He was 3 and 8, so no, he wasn't.
Oh, it's almost like he's not a carry and he's not supposed to take the kills.
It's almost like he would blink in and just get destroyed in 2 seconds because he had no HP and no damage reduction.
Good old friend to the Killcopter, Colsuria, over in chat says, "Welp, Rat Dota, lame game."
Rat Dota can be fun.
Rat Dota can be so much fun.
I was about to say, the last international was fantastic, and it was like nothing but Rat Dota.
Well, we are going to see a Brewmaster pick up on Dorito Dogs. We're going to go into phase 2 of the bans in now. We're going to see a Bristleback ban out by Dorito Dogs. Logs, what do you think of them banning out your favorite hero?
Not okay with it.
Not okay with it. He's not.
I don't know. I like to see Bristleback, but he doesn't really fit in this lineup, so I don't really think that's that great of a ban.
Now, Red Rum has asked over in chat, what is the Killcopter's favorite Dorito?
Ooh. Ooh.
Cool Ranch.
We have
No,
one for
no.
Cool Ranch.
No thoughts.
Now, the thing about that, before we continue on this discussion, Cole Surya has agreed with you, Technoman, saying that the one in the blue bag is the superior Dorito. Logs, what do you think?
There's a couple different blue bags, but I would have to go. Current favorite is probably the spicy sweet chili.
Spicy sweet chili when it first came out, tasted kind of like Chinese food. And I think that's why I liked it. But then they changed the formula somewhere a couple years ago, and I didn't like it since. Now, my favorite is the Enchilada Supreme Jacked Doritos.
Those are definitely at least second or third pick for me.
Those are so good.
Those are
banning going to the Immortal Bug from Dorito Dogs, and Lich will be banned out by AI, dipping into the reserve time yet again for this ban phase. What do you think about the Lich ban out over on AI there, Logs?
It's a good ban. Lich has always been pretty solid. It's even better these days, but no sports have been picked yet at all. Honestly, it's a little weird.
I think they're setting up for something. Maybe a Meepo?
I kind of doubt we're going to see a Meepo sport.
I'll bet you 3 rares, Jenkins.
They've banned out a lot of good ganking heroes and heroes that are specifically good
I will
against
bet you're
Meepo.
rare that there will not be a Meepo in this match.
I'm betting him 3.
I don't know if I like making bets, but I'm just saying that they're setting up a field that could be potentially Meepo friendly.
Yo, stop being a wuss.
I just don't like to bet, because there's so many wild and varied ways that Dota games can play out.
Well, yeah, but the point of, being the caster is that you can predict it, because that's your job.
Exactly.
Well, I kind of saw the Tinker pickup coming, but I didn't say anything because you were talking. So,
hey, Logs, I saw the Tinker pickup coming. It's 2 minutes after it happened, but
I saw it. I am Nostradamus.
Nostradamus. More like Nostradamus.
That was actually a really good one. I'm gonna have to give you that one.
Unfortunately, that wasn't his joke.
It's definitely not my joke.
I know it's not, but it's still a good use there.
And we
hey,
will
look,
see
it's not Meepo.
And we'll see an Undying pickup on AI. Now, Jenkins, what do you think about that Undying pickup? We've got it paired with Tinker and Invoker. Invoker's probably going to be going mid because that's where he traditionally goes. So what do you think about Undying in this lineup thus far?
I think he's really strong, and especially with his tombstone and not giving up gold from his zombies, I think he does a really fantastic job of being counter push.
I believe his ultimate also got buffed recently.
Yeah, it sure did.
What was it? Was it the radius or the damage amp?
I don't remember off the top of my head, to be quite honest. I just remember that he got a lot of good Ice Frog loving, so... Maybe he's the new Treant. Like, Treant Protector got so many buffs until he was just disgusting. And then Ice Frog had to nerf the crap out of him.
Then he nerfed the one thing that made him good.
Yeah.
He's still good, though. He's still a very good hero.
Yeah, he sure is.
Now, with Brewmaster and Natty's Prof over on Dorito Dogs, what do you think this third pickup's going to be?
About time to start getting a support out there. I think a CM might be good here.
Crystal Maiden would be fantastic.
Mana regen for Brewmaster. Dedicated stun. And she's...
Ooh. A Baden pickup on Dorito Dogs. Well, that is an interesting choice right there. Logs, what do you think this is going to be doing for DD's lineup thus far?
They've got a lot of really tanky stuff coming out right now. But... I don't know how I feel about picking a lot of strength versus Undying. Not always great. Not always a great idea. Definitely not a great idea to pick a lot of melee, which they've only got one range so far. They've still got time to pick up a little more range, but...
They've got time, but both of these teams have barely any reserve time left in the tank. They're taking a really good care. They're going to pick up a Luna very quickly as soon as their reserve time started ticking down. Luna on the field, very strong pickup right there.
Very hard to say what these lanes are right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe like a Tinker mid, Undying support on Luna. Maybe even an Invoker could play support, but maybe an offlane Invoker?
It's probably an offlane
Solo safe lane, aggressive try?
10 seconds remaining.
I have no idea.
5 seconds.
Though Dorito Dogs is a little easier to tell what's going on. Probably the Brewmaster
And now you have no idea.
makes it a little more difficult, but I'm still going to say Brewmaster mid, Nature's Prophet offlane, Dragon Knight, and Abaddon in solo safe. Sorry, not solo safe. Safe lane.
Now, all we have to do is wait for these last bands. Both teams tapped out of their reserve time. 7 seconds on AI and 6 seconds on Dorito Dogs. So they really need to crank out these bans. As you see, 5 seconds and they will ban out Crystal Maiden, which is definitely what Dorito Dogs
Definitely a good ban.
really needed right there. They will ban out Lifestealer on
What?
Dorito
Why
Dogs.
Lifestealer?
Like, wait, I mean, he's good because doesn't he do percentage damage against, like, HP or something?
Yes, but that's not a good reason to pick.
I know,
If
because
it's a
they've
scenario-
already got their carry, so why would you think Lifestealer over, like, I don't know. I see why they went that, because he's he's a decent strength counter, but
Skywrath Mage. I love to see Skywrath Mage. Don't get to see him very often.
Skywrath
he's the
Mage-
Brewmaster counter. Like,
Yeah.
that's his
True,
entire
true.
purpose right there.
And he has seen a large resurgence in play recently, and that's all right.
Probably mostly to counter Brewmaster.
Probably mostly, yes, indeed. Brewmaster has also seen the resurgence. Big old backhander from the Red Panda. You know how it goes. Skywrath
He's
Mage,
also a good Tinker counter, too, but
he is.
he's good counter for pretty much anyone when you can add on additional silence and... Ooh.
Sadly, no Magnus on the field either. But Lion will round out your draft. Both of these teams are going to load in, and we will be ready to go flying high above the field in our new and improved Dota 2 Killcopter, thanks to the much wider and much higher ride height we can fly at now.
Thank
Oh,
you,
that is
Valve.
right. We can fly up higher now.
Oh, it's nice too. It looks so good.
Oh, it looks good.
Oh, it looks really good.
That's great. Oh, that's great.
Alrighty, well, let's go down to the Radiant side and take a look at who we have to deal with. Uh-oh.
Prepare for battle.
We will in just a moment. Talk amongst yourselves, kid. I've got mouse trouble.
Wow, this. I know
Or
Dota
at least they paused.
is kind of tower defense, but when you zoom all the way out, it's really looks like tower defense.
It's straight up RTS.
Yeah.
The tiniest of lions.
Sometimes, like, for some reason, Dota will eat my mouse, and I have to unplug and plug it back in to make it work properly.
I think that's probably just your computer.
Do you have, like, the custom software installed with it? If so, you might want to get rid of that.
I'll fix it. Alright. Bragging about my brand new mouse, and it betrays me, but it's only Dota that does this, so I'm thinking it's Dota's issue, not mine.
I think it's your issue.
It's definitely not. Anyway, we're going to go over who we have in the field right now. Over on the AI Radiant side, you're going to have Genesis playing your Invoker, Ninja Chinky Winks. Chinky Winks, sponsored by Steel Series, is going to be on your Luna. Synergy, hashtag Leslie will be your Tinker. Skywrath Mage will be played by Nauji. And finally, Team Captain Otto Love Antoinette is going to be your Undying. Who do we have on the Dire side? Jenkins.
Alright, we're gonna have Denki Kang on our Abaddon. Psycho Turkey is going to be your Brewmaster. Reality, trademark, is going to be your Nature's Prophet. Lupin the Third is going to be on our Lion, and Scorain. Scoron? Do we ever come to a decision of how we were gonna say that?
I'm gonna say Scoran.
I'm going to say
Oh,
Scoron
Scoron.
Scoron?
with the
Alright,
long A.
Scoron is going to be on our Dragon Knight.
Yes, indeedly do. Let's throw up the last hit denies and begin this game.
Oop, we got the lion with the immortal fish. So prepare to see some fish flops going on instead of little frogs.
I want to apologize to everybody over in chat. Forgot to turn off the overlay.
Oh my god.
Thank goodness you managed to remember before the game actually
So it's
got
cool.
underway.
It's cool.
Okay, so let's see how close we were. We got Invoker, Brewmaster mid, so that's pretty cool. We got Abaddon. The supports are kind of doing their Warden rotating thing, so it's kind of difficult to figure out where they're going to end up. But it looks like we're going to have Nature's Prophet is going to be off lane. We're going to have the Try with the Undying, Skywrath, Luna playing safe. And then we're going to go... Looks almost like a standard 2-1-2 or maybe a 2-2-1 even. With Abaddon going mid to support Brewmaster.
He is rotating top, my
I
friend.
think he's just rotating top after rewarding.
Very cool.
Would you say it's way past cool?
No,
I
Or
don't know.
would you say maybe it's some kind of cold snap?
I would say it's some kind of cold snap. Is there any way to get your screen to not zoom back in?
You mean like,
Not sure.
what are you trying to...
There was a console command you could use to disable scrolling, so it may be possible to zoom out and then, like, turn off scrolling before it can zoom all the way back in.
You wanted that.
Yeah, because like it eventually just sort of like sinks back in.
That'd be my best bet, is some sort of console command. But yeah, we're gonna have the tri-lane top. Looks like we're gonna have Dragon Knight being our farming carry. Brewmaster's gonna go mid, and Tinker's going to Ancient Farm,
Tinker
which
and...
they know about.
Yeah,
It's been a
Tinker
while
Ancient
since I've seen
Farming-
ancient farming. You know, just like straight up from early levels.
Well, it's cool. They can do that. He can afford to do that. He's already got the stack up happening. He's going to throw the machine march out.
He should.
You know, some people feel froggy. Other people feel like Tinker.
I don't know, but he's totally doing this wrong. You're supposed to clear out, like, I think it's these trees here, and then you just spam, you stand like right here and spam your march on an angle like this, and you can just keep the creeps from attacking you.
You actually want to cut down these trees right here, and put it in this direction, like going this way, so that when they come around, they get hit by it still.
Very good.
He
So
did not take a quelling blade though, so that will not be happening.
he's got tangos. I mean,
Tangos, yeah.
Yeah, he could tunnel his way through it, but that's a large waste of a tango, honestly.
It's
he's
cheaper
totally
than-
safe. He's
cheaper
getting
than
no
quelling.
harass.
The general consensus, meh.
Meh. Hey, I could see it going and working either way, but I really think, hey, this is like giving him away. Like, even if they didn't have the ward, you can still sort of kind of see the march happening through here. So, like, I mean, they're well aware, and I highly expect that if he gets too low, like, they're going to just straight up.
They're probably going to wait until those ancients start getting low on health.
Here comes
And-
the smoke gank mid.
Oh,
Oh, Genesis is in a bad spot. Gets turned into a fish. Backhanda from the red panda. He is dipped down. He will ghost walk out of there. Oh,
that shield is very purpley.
That shield is very purpley indeed. Kind of like
Yeah,
it.
Abaddon's got custom icons here, so I'm thinking he's probably got an immortal too or something.
Maybe he's Arcana.
It's legendary. It's looks like it's Alliance. It's an Alliance Pro gear.
Yep, Blade of the Demonic Vessel. Very cool. Did not know it changed the icons.
Well, now you know. Knowing is half the hassle.
It's definitely half the hassle.
Now, it's difficult to say who's going to win these lanes. Tinker, level 3, so he's got, he's not quite far off, but Dragon Knight still has level 4 over him. I believe his position in the top lane also has a level 4 now.
I think
Yeah.
it's easier to think of Tinker right now as jungle at this point. Like, he's only minding top lane when he has to. And honestly, he kind of has to, because at this point, he'd be up against a tri-lane.
Oh, and we are going to get first blood over on bottom lane. Clinky Twinkie is going to pick up Nature's Prophet in a very successful trialing attempt on his life.
Chinky winks.
Chickawinks.
Very
They have
good
spotted
play.
this ward, so they can deward that as soon as someone who isn't melee on their team decides to go kill it.
Yep,
Denki
they're
King
pinging
rotating
it out
mid.
too. Yeah, I think he's just supporting Brewmaster.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to keep him alive so he can keep farming.
Red Panda goes up. Red Panda gets Cold Snap. Red Panda loses all of his mana thanks to EMP.
Half of
About,
them.
about half. Yeah, Invoker's not powerful enough to take all of his mana yet, but Invoker definitely a good choice against Brewmaster.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the problem with that, all of his mana is until he, I believe he popped a wand charge, he had lost all the mana that he needed to actually throw out a spell, so he wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Yeah. Brewmaster's just very mana starved in his early game and even towards the late game.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're completely right about that.
I'm really disappointed that we seem to have a couple of rotating supports. We even have a Nature's Prophet who could literally just TP in.
Oh.
And yet, nothing's happening to this Tinker. I mean, he's got missiles. He doesn't have his rearm yet. He's got a pretty nasty March of the Machines, but as long as you stand outside of that, you can just smack him
He doesn't have
around.
his rearm yet, so he can do that once.
Yes,
Yeah.
one very nasty March of the Machines.
Meanwhile, pinging going out on the wards right there. They know that the sentry ward's there. They can see it. Or they know that the observer wards are.
They can see the observer ward.
Yes,
But that's been there for a while.
And Lion says, "Hey, I'll go do that."
It's probably going to expire before he can get it off. No, very
he got
close.
50 gold in the pocket of Lion. He will rotate mid now, possibly to try to pick up Genesis. 1-0 at the 7.5-minute mark. AI currently leading this game, but not by much.
Seeing a lot of passive farming. Like, there's not a lot of aggression. We saw 1 or 2 rotations, but we haven't really seen these two go in on each other in any really big battles. Invoker realizes that with Abaddon there, he can't really just dive in on the Brewmaster, and we just really need a decent rotation from somebody in order for this powder keg to work out.
Tinker just punked Lion out of a rune right there. Lion could have thrown off the Impale, did not. So now Tinker has got himself a rune charged bottle. DD rune
Yeah, there's
popping
also
top.
another DD rune there, so.
Yep.
And Dire is going to know it's there.
Actually, no, it's just out of range.
Well, it's because they have a tree on it, bottom rune, so they know. They had vision of bottom.
Yeah. So Lion will pick up the DD rune, pop the smoke, and is now going into jungle hunting. Meanwhile, over in mid, Genesis is going to get the EMP off of Psycho Turkey. However, he didn't take any mana damage because he was up in the air when it happened. He will pop the Primal Split and will start diving down. Not much else is going to come from that one. Looks like they're just going to resign themselves to pushing tier 1.
I'm really not sure why he wasted the primal split.
Yeah, definitely
Rock goes
feels
out.
like a loss.
Oh, no, indeed. Genesis gets himself spiked. He gets himself fished. Gone and a half. Successful attack right there. Psycho Turkey going to pick up the the kill on there. However, they're going to trade Abaddon as Antoinette will pick up the last hit with Nauji on the assist. Psycho Turkey starts running. Undying was giving pursuit for quite some time there. Meanwhile, Loop on the third continues his struggle to get out of there and hide as, nope, he will run, he will throw out the Impale. Antoinette gives chase. Loop on the third will get hit and slowed. This could be bad for him. Psycho Turkey coming out of the woodwork to try to get the assistance. However, Tinker will pick up the last hit. Then Psycho Turkey will get a right click of doom on Naoji now down. Psycho Turkey trying to chase Antoinette. Antoinette pops a salve. They're going to go on Denki Kang instead. Denki Kang walking to the March of the Machines. He will get whirlwinded up and gone. Genesis picking up a kill right there. And I believe was a 3-for-2 exchange between these two teams.
Radiant structures are
They've almost got this bottom tower down though. So they were DK and
Radiant's bottom
Ninja probably were trying to trade that fight for the bottom tower. They nearly didn't get it though.
Nature's Prophet almost did not make it out of there, but he was able to nature it all the way back to pool and be safe.
So we got our first tower, and we had a good exchange from the powder kegs once we started seeing some rotations. That was some really good juking by the Lion. The extra vision from the ward was really helping him there. He needed to hide behind the trees a little bit longer, and then he could have escaped the Undying.
Hey man, you can't always win them, and when calls like that happen, you know the risk. You played the game roulette. Other proverbs about gambling.
I don't think that no.
Another powder keg brewing over here in mid. We've got Psycho Turkey and Lupin the Third just kind of sitting there waiting for someone over on the Radiant side to take a step out just a little bit. Rotations coming in from Lion, possibly going to break the jungle ground and try to pinch off Genesis.
We got a bit of a obligatory 10-minute stand in middle lane and look at each other.
Speaking of 10 minutes, let's switch over to the net worth now and look and see what we've got. Lo and behold, 4,800 gold net worth. Luna is leading the pack by 1,300 gold. Outstanding. Lupin the Third, though, gets ulted by Skywrath Mage. He will pop the mana drain, but then will get whirlwinded up and dunked down by Invoker. And Skoran is trying to be chased right now. Tinker doing what he can. Nope, they will turn their sights on Genesis now. Brewmaster trying to stop him up. Rock goes out. Body blocking by Leslie. Jimmy Synergy. Nice use of Synergy right there. However, Abaddon will pick up Undying while we were off camera. Then a big Eclipse comes out. They are trying to save Nature's Prophet. No, they will not be able to save Nature's Prophet. Chinky Winks is going to pick up a double kill, but she will pay for it thanks to the spike coming out from Lupin the Third. I believe 2-for-2 exchange after all was said and done.
Yep, 2 for 2.
Well done.
Very well done.
It's a bit I think it was a bit risky for Luna to jump in there from the back. Definitely made it pay off with getting the 2 kills on 2 of the most important heroes on Doritos.
Yeah, very well played there. They kept the Tinker alive, which is very helpful to him. He's almost got his BOTs. He doesn't have boots yet.
He might die here though.
Oh yeah, he's gone right there. Bam! One and done. Skoran was able to secure the kill thanks to Reality's assist on Synergy.
Yep, really nice play there. I spoke too soon saying he was about to have his boots, but he did buy the recipe. Now he just needs to actually get boots.
We've got a smoke attempt coming out over on Psycho Turkey, Denki King, and Lupin the Third. AI Genesis will pop himself out of there, throw out the EMP, bam and a half. Denki King is going to be chased first, but Lupin the Third will get picked off by Undying. Denki King and Psycho Turkey will both be able to get out of there. So in a 1-for-none exchange, Doritos comes out on the bad side of that.
Did they update the model on Tombstone? It looks
No.
looks a little different.
I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen his tombstone. I've been watching people explode.
He threw it up mid. That was during that fight.
Yeah, I know. I just haven't paid attention to it. I'll double check next time.
Caster not paying attention to the fights.
I'm paying attention to the fight, not little tombstones and how they look.
Well, we're going to have a push coming out in top lane right now. 4 men standing against 1 tower. Tower is at full health. Will start going down now.
Looks like we might have a slow push coming out bottom in response to this.
Nope, we have teleports coming in. Denki Kang is the first to arrive on the scene from Doritos.
He's not going to be able to do much by himself, though. Abaddon can't really do much of anything without his friends.
Psycho Turkey will be next on the scene. He is going to team up with Abaddon. Not much is going to come out from that, though. Looks like they're going to rotate around. Skoran is now on the scene as well. Reality trademark showing up. Now the gang is all here. 4 versus 4 could be happening here in top. It looks like all of AI's push will stop, and they're going to back off for now.
Brewmaster's almost at his blink tag, and that's really when it's going to start shining. I think, what do you think AI should do once he has that? She's going to be really hard to deal with.
Once Brewmaster has his blink, well, they're going to need a way to hit him in order to disable that blink dagger. So
Concussive shot. There's your answer.
But you have to be able to see them for that.
It's true, but good warding and some Tinkerer now having his boots of travel could come in on the backside.
Homing missile goes out, hits Skoran and Danky King.
Like, they're going to want good warding anyways, because Tinker's going to need it for his rockets.
You know what I don't understand?
What was that?
What?
Tinker's arm has 3 rocket holes, but only 2 rockets come out.
Well,
Here's one to blow your mind. Aghanims, he fires 4 rockets.
He fires 4 rockets out of his 3 rocket holes.
Yes,
we've got the initiation happening over in mid. First to go will be Lion. Luna pops in, throwing the Eclipse. Will not kill anybody, but will secure Skoran afterwards. You didn't let me finish what I said. Danky Kang now being gone in on. He is slowed, he is lasered, he is gone. Undying will pick up the last hit on that one with the assistance of his entire team. We need 3 for none exchange. Picking up Dragonite, Abaddon, and Lion.
Nice exchange.
They're definitely going to get this tower off of here.
So in a 3 for none and a tower, you gotta say, those guys did a great job setting them up and then knocking them down over on AI's side.
Right.
Oh, Brewmaster didn't even get his ultimate off during that fight.
Did he get silenced up? Like,
I'm not entirely sure. Probably. He must have either gotten silenced or stunned somehow and thought it wasn't worth wasting us all.
right. I know I saw Lion get silenced, and he got blown up by Skywrath before he could really even do anything, which was, I mean, fairly huge because he's got his finger of death like right now, and we know he's looking for either the Tinker or the Luna to just.
Well,
ignite.
everybody knows that Lion's got that itchy finger.
Yes.
He's got an itchy, itchy finger. Big 4-man rotation happening, going towards top from Doritos Dogs.
Yeah, but they spotted out with this ward here, so they're not going to get anything from this.
No, they will not.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
I think that was a really bad deny miss there. They really needed to get that deny. I mean, there's not even a team there.
Whirlwind goes out, betrays their position. However, the EMP goes off. They will pick up Loop on the third quickly on that one. He's the first to go in this one. Genesis will force staff his way away to try to stave this one off. Oh, Antoinette is treed in half and gone right there. Undying is down. 2 for 1 now. Oh, now G's gone. 2 for 2. They are evening this back out. Ghost Walked Genesis is doing a great job of not being killed. However, he is being tracked by everything. And the ping comes out from his teammate. He saw the Ghost Walk effect on his trees.
Did you see that Brewmaster rocked a creep in that fight?
I did. It was amazing.
Yeah, Landspeed Invoker is gone. He's already got Force and Phase Boots, so he is just going to skedaddle.
Eskidaba.
Really good play there. Brewmaster managed to get his ultimate off. I thought for a second Skywrath may be able to fall back and get out there himself, but Honestly, the Brewmaster's doing a really good job of microing his different primals. Rock, Cyclones, he used the whole bag of tricks in that last fight, and he was able to get a couple of kills off of it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And out goes the Martian machines on this mid. The Fortify comes out. Psycho Turkey and Tanky King will both eat a homing missile. The Whirlwind goes up. Psycho Turkey now being EMP'd. Yep, he lost all but 1/4 of his mana.
Oh,
Oh, and then he was eaten alive. Psycho Turkey eaten by Skywrath Mage, and that one losing 550 gold out of his pocket right there.
that was a pretty clutch teleport by Tinker, coming in on the zombie and then blinking in front of him to give vision. Very well
Tanky
played.
King poked just enough to get his ultimate to go off, and then immediately blown up as soon as it was gone.
Oh, tragic.
And they're pushing for this tier 3 already.
Oh, Clinky Winks is in a bad spot. Oh, but never mind. Lion will go down. They're going to laser reality, and that's going to be a 4-man. Go around is the next one. He gets slowed, but they're not going to pursue. Instead, focusing on the tower. The tower does have no fortification. They could easily get a barracks out of this one, too, if they were feeling especially frisky. Luna has herself a Manta style now, and they are pushing super hard.
They're just getting zoned out right now by all the really long-range AoE stuff that AI's throwing down.
So many glaives, so many glaives. Whirlwind goes out, and Genesis will stop the fight here. They're going to be able to keep their melee barracks for now, but we'll see later on if that's going to come back and haunt them.
David, how do you feel about Dagon Tinker?
Oh, I think Dagon Tinker is my favoriteest thing.
Well, I have good news.
Oh, tell me them good newses.
Tinker just picked up a Dagon.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll be looking for that face melting goodness. Now the question is he going to just max level it, which I think is personally kind of a waste of funds when he could probably be going something like sheep.
Do you know of any other item? Do you know of any other thing that costs just was it
1200?
Yeah, 1200 gold that gives you an extra 100 damage? There's no other item that does that.
It's true, but I don't know. I think I've seen the cost breakdown and versus the damage increase up until a certain point. I think level 2, anything below that is cost effective, but above that it's not because of just other items.
Well, see, with Tinker he eventually builds the E-blade, so I don't think that's a valid argument.
That's true. Well, that's okay. He's already at level 2, Dagon. And,
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top tower being taken down right now. Nauji and Genesis are going to both start hitting on it. I don't know. Synergy comes in as well, pops the Machine March. That's really more to clear out the creep wave than anything else, and they're going to start hitting on it. There is not oh my goodness. Primal split happening, very clutch right now because he almost died. Brewmaster was able to get out of there. They're going to start chasing down Nauji. Nauji is in a bad spot. Meanwhile, Eclipse popping out. Big finger of death happening, and Lion will pick off Clinky Winks.
also... Sorry, go ahead.
No, so much is happening right now. It's hard to keep up.
GG is going to come out. Yep. I think that's probably wise.
It is definitely wise. Doritos fought very hard, but at a final score of 24-9, they got handed this first game defeat very rightly by AI. AI proving their robotic knowledge of this game. This is a best of 2 series after all, so we will see you gentlemen and ladies in the next game starting in just a moment. Stand by.